1, and we're live. This is our official first podcast. We got the boys here. We got Peyton Cook. We got Dylan McCullum coloring in the background while we're trying to figure out what we're doing. But yeah, we don't have a name yet, so
I thought we did.
This
We
is
don't know what this is about.
This is the unnamed podcast till the end. And we're going to maybe have a name, or at least have choices for a name. But how you guys doing? Y'all have a great week so far?
I've worked out a lot this week. It's great. Been having a good week.
Bro has not been in the gym but twice, maybe. Once?
Twice.
How many have you?
Twice.
Twice?
Dang.
And me and Trevor's been, what's today, Friday? He's been
Friday.
Like 4 or 5 days. And we ran a marathon last week.
Yeah, we ran a marathon last Saturday. We'll definitely make a full episode about that in the future. But this episode is just figuring out where we're going from the future.
We know we want to start a podcast. That's all we know.
That's about all we have so far.
We're here.
We're here. Yep.
We arrived.
All right. I'm going to pull up a spreadsheet. The viewers, they're probably not going to be able to see our spreadsheet, but we'll talk through it as we go. The main thing is we kind of want to get name ideas, theme ideas, what we're going to talk about on the weekly, and at least, have it in order. That way we can figure out where we want to go with this.
I think for the show, what I like, have like a general topic, but then in the beginning, just shoot the crap. You know what I'm saying? Like just talk. Because you want it to be kind of entertaining. You want to be like, all right, here we go. We're going to talk about how to run a 5-minute mile. You know what I'm saying? We might talk about that, even though none of us run a 5-minute mile. I mean, we know how to do it. We can tell you the splits.
You just got to run fast and go hard.
Yeah, so, I definitely...
All right.
I definitely don't want to be,
don't want to be random.
Educational.
Either we need to be.
Yeah, I don't want to.
We need to be organized.
Why don't there's a balance. I don't want it to be straight up all right, we're here. Let's just talk. And figure it out later.
No, we're gonna have a layout.
These aren't just conversations. These are special conversations.
If we end up talking, having a topic, and we're an hour and a half in, and it's a great podcast episode anyway. Without even mentioning the topic, that's an episode. You got the topic for next week.
Yeah, we'll just.
I don't want to come in here and have we both have 5 pages of notes, and we're literally teaching a class. Because there's other channels for that. We're not experts.
We come in with something we want to talk about, and we just talk about it.
Maybe it could be like Bush League fitness, even though half people aren't gonna know what Bush League is.
Bush League.
So we're going 33% of us don't know what Bush League fitness is. So.
I think it should be something in the fitness space, but we would definitely fitness, videography, faith. I don't know.
Well, Peyton doesn't know.
All right, I'm gonna throw down. I'm gonna throw down the themes. Well, maybe
fitness,
it's
faith, freedom. I'm telling you, man.
A one-off episode, or we're talking about it. That'll work. Even though we have a story.
Fitness.
Or if we have a guest that's straight up videography.
Yep. Business. This is all over the place. We're already off.
Yeah, very general, generic.
Now we gotta. What does they say? The niches are in the niches or something. I don't know. To be as narrow as possible. I definitely think fitness, because we all revolve around fitness. So
we could do a faith fitness podcast.
Faith fitness.
We're faithful Christian.
Yeah, I did a CrossFit workout this morning, man.
Jesus fit.
It's crazy.
Bro, you did not do a CrossFit. You did a chalk online.
You're right. I did a Ryan Fisher workout.
You got a booty pump, yeah.
So I like the faith and fitness podcast.
Boom. And if we want to talk about random stuff in between?
If it happens, it happens. But we revolve around faith and fitness.
Yeah, that's where our general topic will probably be.
Faith and fitness. So let's get some ideas for some names.
Because that's like...
I don't know what you think about Heaven Yeah, man. Not man, but Heaven Yeah.
Heaven Yeah?
Heaven Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I will explain it. We first had the podcast about nothing. And, this is back when Carson was involved. And rest in peace.
Yeah,
He's
rest
still
in
alive.
peace to Carson
He's just not.
Nader.
He's just not here right now.
Yeah, we'll
He
get him
might
back
actually
on.
come on here, but it was the podcast about nothing. I look it up on iTunes, and it's like 15 podcasts called the podcast about nothing. And
How many
it's kind of like a
podcasts are called
joke
Heaven
that
Yeah?
Carson actually came up with this name. Both of these names, actually. He's pretty creative. So, Heaven Yeah, it's a play on. I can't say it.
The opposite of heaven.
The heaven.
The opposite of
Can we play
Heaven
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, basically, every time he would say something he agreed with us on, he'd say, Heaven Yeah, brother. You know? And I thought it's funny. It's a play on some stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty funny name, in my opinion. And you're not gonna find any
Heaven
other
Yeah.
podcast called that. But you can't find any fitness in it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's definitely an option. What was the
Yeah,
other one?
I got it
Thursday
written
rest
down.
day, Friday squat.
Thursday-
I mean, that's our mantra.
Yeah.
That's our
But
mantra.
I don't think Trevor was around for that. So
You said Thursday rest day, Friday squat, and Carson was involved in this as well. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
hope
we'll
he
have
sleeps
him
good
on in the
tonight.
future.
And we're just talking about the names.
Yeah.
How did you get the name for our podcast?
Yeah, this is where
how did you come up with Thursday Rest Day, Friday Squat?
I'm probably not the best when it comes to like naming stuff.
Yeah, Thursday rest day, Friday squat. There's no faith in that. I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't make
definitely
much
pretty-
sense to me.
Yeah. It's very specific. It'd be good for like me and Peyton, but like with Trevor involved,
Yeah,
no.
because he doesn't even understand where that came from.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yep.
know. So I mean, why would he buy in? Like,
I'm gonna look up
I mean, but there's Heaven. Yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty funny name.
Heaven. Yeah,
Heaven, yeah.
Heaven, yeah, brother. I like it.
Heaven, yeah, brother.
yeah. I don't. I ain't swinging with it because it doesn't make any sense.
Wait, which one?
Heaven. Yeah.
Dang, we can't kick our host out the podcast.
Right. I'm about to kick him out, bro. I gotta kick him out.
I think it's good, but like it's like, and someone's gonna see that name and like just not even know what it means. I guess maybe that's where I'm thinking.
I mean, who really knows what Joe Rogan Experience means?
Everybody.
Like, you don't even know his name of his podcast, honestly. You just know it's the Joe Rogan podcast.
Exactly.
When you got the Jocko podcast, it's just the Jocko podcast.
We'll call
What
it-
podcast do y'all listen to?
Three Dummies Fitness Channel. Fitness podcast.
F squared. F
F-cubed.
it. Let's call it F it.
We
Yeah,
gotta come-
I feel like that one's already probably taken.
Jocko.
Jocko.
They just putting their name in it, bro.
We'll
If
call
you've ever
this
been
the
laughed-
Trevor Podcast.
Yeah, but we
Okay,
don't-
this one's a really good play on words here. Culture
is-
matters. Because they
Yeah.
talk about stuff that's cultural. And also, like, culture matters. Matters of the culture. It's a play on words. It's a double.
I mean, we
All
could
right, got the
always
Mark Bell,
change it
Power Project,
in the future.
Order of Man. See, I'm not even showing y'all anything. I'm just swiping.
All right, I'm trying to
Keep it
think.
rolling. Keep it rolling. The
Yeah,
editing podcast. That's pretty simple. They just talk
Yeah.
about editing.
exactly.
We'll call this the
Hey,
Podcast
church.
Podcast.
We'll call it Backwoods Fitness.
Backwoods Fitness. I feel like we need to do a podcast on this in the future about what is fitness, because everybody has
Fitness
a different
whole
view.
pizza
If you
in
do
my mouth.
CrossFit, you have a very specific definition. If you're like
I'll write that
bodybuilding,
down.
you're just thinking being shredded. Yeah, I mean, I got a couple ideas.
Well, what'd you say it was? What is fitness?
Yeah,
All right, still on names though.
I think we need to have a play on fitness, not really just say fitness.
Yeah. Play on fitness. Word play on
Squat, fast, lift,
Fit-
light.
fitness.
Wait.
I feel
What's
like
it
the
called?
whole
Run
time
fast,
my
squat
camera
heavy?
is going to be shaking. Because this table
We
is
can't
not
tell.
steady.
3 down. Uh,
Well, y'all keep talking. I'm looking up
plates.
fitness names right now.
Cross
Let me
plates.
adjust the name. Let me adjust my cell width.
Sell with.
Yeah.
Better. Something with better. Best.
Something with better and best. What?
Gooder.
Yeah, the good dudes.
Good trio.
Swole mates. That's pretty funny.
Swole mates.
Or not like
See, we're all of a sudden like we're gonna be like. I guess we got to have a niche. I guess that's our niche.
yeah.
We're
It's
gonna have a
fitness
fitness
for
career
sure.
now. Yeah. I'd be
Because like
fitness.
I mean that's what all of us are like core is like faith and fitness. So
What about get hard?
that would be pretty funny.
What about put in work, see results?
That's so good.
Put in work, see results.
Not for real.
That's my motto, bro. Get better today.
Get better next week.
Bro, the name is the hardest part.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is. I have to cut down all
Does
this.
it have does it show me the time? It doesn't even show me where we're at on time. That kind of sucks. Oh, you can mark clips. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Mark clip.
Clip that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And we could upload these to our YouTube.
It says the actual recording is higher quality.
Yeah, for sure. I can see it uploading right now.
Yeah.
It's uploading in 720p. We're almost at a gigabyte of this thing. It's kind of crazy. Oh no, I got the timer right here.
Dude, who just breathed so hard?
I don't know.
Somebody just.
Well, I heard
Yeah,
it,
really.
so it wasn't me. Yeah,
Oh, it's Trevor.
I'll move it out a little bit. I don't have the dog shoot up my thing. Hey, no. Don't scare the listeners away.
Cut this out. And then you can also do that with the cut, like that too.
Yep.
But yeah, we could put these to our individual YouTubes if we want to.
Yep. I think we need to make
clips we want.
Yeah, I think we need to make
YouTube.
a channel just for this podcast.
Yeah.
all right. First step to doing that,
For sure. For
Come
like
up with
the
the
home
name.
of it.
Yeah. Well, we're still on it, but maybe we can move on to ideas. But I feel like you had
We'll come back
name.
to that.
Yeah.
Where's my brown mark?
All right, ideas. What is fitness?
Bro, I got what is fitness, bro? That's like, what is that? We're gonna get Lake on here
Yeah.
to do a couple.
what are
We've already talked
steroids?
about it, doing that for my channel, but I would rather do it for this.
Yep.
I want to do like one.
There's a
for
lot of
our fitness
ideas you
goals,
can come up with.
like to go over our goals for the year.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I want to do one. I mean, all of our goals, like not just fitness, I guess.
Yep.
Well, how we got started working out, why we're working out.
Wait, we work
All
out?
right.
We're supposed to.
How we got.
You can clip this out, but that's also why Peyton would be a good fit for this because he does not do fitness.
Oh yeah.
He thinks he does.
We'll have Peyton on to spill the beans eventually.
The other Peyton.
Yeah. I mean, you just
What
got
type of beans?
coffee beans.
If he would like
Scratch that. Let's
put in
not make
work.
this a fitness podcast. Let's make this a coffee podcast.
I haven't
I was gonna ask
explored
you about
enough
the coffee,
coffee
too.
yet.
Speaking of coffee, clip that, bro. We'll go back. That'll skip the Peyton and skip
you-
this too.
I gotta mark the clip. Oh, you just press M. Add marker.
Mine has a button.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mackenzie was talking about how you make like the best coffee ever.
I'm figuring it out. But
I
yeah.
need to
we
try
got-
some real coffee.
He doesn't drink anything but store bought.
All I need is
just
some Black
started
Rifle
making-
coffee.
These are a lot better.
Yep,
A lot easier.
just straight espresso shots. Let's hit one right now and figure this all out. Man's coloring. I can hear it in the podcast.
Man, drinking a Ghost at 6:53.
I already
Man.
explained that.
It's crazy. That man said, I'm trying to make some money.
I gotta make some money because I'm broke. I'm not
Well-
grinding because I want to.
All right,
I'm
ideas.
grinding because I have to.
How we got started in fitness.
Yeah. How we got started and why. Yeah.
And why.
I wanted to do like a mini clip. We could talk about tipping servers. That's just a hot topic that I got put on my mind.
Yeah, and I saw a picture about that earlier. Some people paid $122 or something like that and didn't tip the people.
Wow.
Of course, I
Technically,
didn't read about it. But I'm like,
we're gonna go ahead and dig into it since you brought it up.
yeah, like
Peyton.
they spent
That's
$122.
the same
Why are they
that's the
going to
same
tip you?
Did he just say why are they going to?
Yeah,
Because you just literally robbed this person of their time. They have to pay the hosts. They like
see-
the hosts get a percentage of what they're supposed to make. They charge taxes, and like the host, that's a certain amount that these restaurants charge the waiters for each amount. Like how much was it? 122.
something like that. Yeah.
Like just say this is a random number. Say it's 10%. They have to pay to the hosts, even if they don't get a tip. So they're losing money and they're losing time from tables that would actually tip. You go into a restaurant, obviously it's messed up that the restaurant doesn't pay them. You can't do nothing about that. But you're going out to eat where you're supposed to tip. You're going in there knowing you're supposed to tip. It's
Yep.
not something you can change just by not tipping the server. You're just literally robbing this person. That it's understood when you walk in, hey, you're working for tips. I mean,
I think
that's
a
just
lot
my
of people don't
opinion.
understand it. That's why it is. Because like, I
Yeah,
feel
they don't
like
understand it.
You see, I
Yeah.
tip based off service.
That's what you say, and you're probably the type. I mean, $5 is a good tip from you.
Bro, I'd be throwing
I feel
10s
like
and 20s
only-
down sometimes
There we
just
go.
because I'd be having them out.
You be tipping right.
bro, you
You
know,
be
in
tipping, right?
Europe, though,
I don't go off
it's
percentages.
already,
They don't tips. They don't tip
no,
over there.
Europe, it's already built in. Like they charge you whatever the thing is. The tip's already built in. Like everywhere we went, there was no. Oh, you could add gratuity, but the gratuity was already on there. So,
That's good.
but they
But
also
that's not the way it
barely
works
had
here.
water.
And you're not going to change.
But if I'm never getting asked for if I need more water, or they don't ever come back to the table, or they take way too long to bring out things we asked for, they get not even $1.
I didn't hear a word he said.
You ain't
He said
listening.
if they
Focus.
suck, no money.
Yeah, pretty much. If it's not good
You have to
service,
leave-
you don't get tips.
Especially as a Christian, bro.
Yep. Oh, here's the
You
faith.
have to leave
Bring the
something.
faith. Bring the faith.
You have to leave something. I mean,
See, this is what
you
tipping
didn't
is
give
for,
Jesus nothing,
man.
bro. You were a piece of junk to Jesus, and he gave it all. I mean, you could give a couple dollars to at least cover the host. And
If they do well and they deserve it, I'll give them.
did you deserve Jesus?
Nobody deserves Jesus. Not even the people.
Exactly.
Not even the people that tip waiters and waitresses. We don't discriminate around here.
Yep. Man's got his picture done. All right. So we got our theme. We got our name. Got our ideas.
What's our name?
I don't know. But
What's the name of this podcast?
we definitely need like 3 more ideas because I would like to do 5 episodes before December.
I mean,
ends.
I brought all those ideas. I'm pretty sure y'all got to come up with something.
Let's see. I definitely would like to do one about how running and helps like mental. What's the word? how running. No,
mental Goggins.
So how running kind of like helps with mental illness.
Hasn't helped me yet.
Yeah, I mean that's a hot take.
You ran 6 miles in almost a month and a half. So
it wasn't that long before November where I ran my half marathon.
Well, I'm saying like it doesn't like cure it.
Ran since,
but it's like during the run, the experience of it like helps with your mental health.
I mean, just doing something hard and getting your mind off of what sucks. Okay. It works wonders, and you're gonna feel better.
Man, that could be said. Doing anything can get your mind off things. But
don't go too deep into these because we got to save it for the podcast.
Yeah, we got to save them.
So we
haven't even thought about this stuff.
Those are some good like ideas, like how running or just doing something hard helps with mental health.
So we're gonna make like one episode about one topic, or we're gonna bring multiple topics together. Or multiple ideas.
Yeah.
We all bring something to the table. Something.
We're gonna talk for what? How long? How long are these podcasts gonna be?
I'm thinking 45 to an hour or something like that.
See, I'm thinking, how long have we been going?
We're already at 21 minutes, and I don't feel like we barely covered.
We haven't done anything.
So 45 to an hour.
I'm thinking like hour goal time, and if we go over,
around an hour, bro. I'm thinking around an hour, maybe an hour and a half, if it's like something we dig in deep in.
And if it's something that we finish quickly, then
just however long it takes, really. But I mean, if we're just sitting here,
we need to be like consistent on our time, though. Like a range, like dude said, 15 over or under. That way they know what to expect.
I mean, we could always change it too.
Yep.
I feel like 45 is just too short.
All right.
I feel like an hour would be the sweet spot.
I feel like shoot for an hour. Rounded.
Yeah. 45.
How about an hour and 12 minutes?
Okay, hour 12.
I'm thinking an hour 16, 116.
And we should always have like stuff on the ready that we want to talk about too.
Well, that's why I'm going to share this Google sheet, and then anytime anybody has an idea, they can put it in there, and then we'll both get notifications about it.
We could have like a general topic that we want to dig into.
Go ahead and share it.
Even like stuff you want to bring up, like right then.
And I'll get rid of this podcast.
Of the podcast, like stuff you like like something happened like in the news like that week. You could talk about that,
Yeah, exactly.
Like, man, did you hear Matt? Bro, what do you think about Matt Fraser retiring from CrossFit? I mean, that's like 3 years ago, but this is the first time
I wouldn't know anything about it because I don't even know who that is.
See, this is what's wrong. He shouldn't have retired until you knew who he was.
Yep. What a guy. Loser. Get him out of here.
All right, we finna have to hurry up.
I got an idea. Bucket list.
Bucket list. Oh, like
we've only been going 20 minutes on this.
We all discuss our bucket list?
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay, I just
it could be the most grand things you can think of.
Yeah, that would work. I think it'd be okay to have a kind of an off-the-wall podcast every once in a while. As long as most of them kind of line up with what we...
Yeah.
I mean, it could be your fitness.
And we could have like a topic going into it, and then, it end up being a complete different topic.
True.
And you like
your bucket list worship artists you want to listen to in concert.
Do what?
I'm just bringing it back around to our general genre. He spelled heaven wrong. I gotta fix that.
Fix it up.
We need to do how to fit fitness into your schedule.
Yeah, we do. Okay. I need to learn that.
Okay, I like that.
We could dig into the priority thing like you were going ham on.
Yeah, I like that.
Earlier. Almost done. I'm going to have to get off when I get done drawing these.
All right. Hey, the noise canceling works good. I didn't hear nothing she said.
You know what she said?
No, I couldn't hear anything she said. But usually you can hear her.
She's behind the mic right now, like over here in the laundry room.
Oh, that's crazy.
Got one more. The first 5 episodes are just going to be us trying to figure out what this podcast is about.
Yep.
Because we got like a time limit.
Posting goal.
And be like, oh, it's time's up. We didn't figure it out.
Okay. Well,
we could drop.
You said an hour 12. We've got a ways to go.
Yeah, well.
We're at 25.
Someone is not cooperating.
What are our
It's really a bad night. We need to. All right, let's nail down when we're going to do this podcast.
All right, I got posting goals. So, honestly, for me, my schedule, especially in the evenings, is definitely like wide open.
It just depends what time I get off work, which is
I'll schedule around it.
Maybe we can do like Sunday nights or something.
Because I make my own schedule.
Because Sunday night. Mackenzie has like choir practice, so she'll be gone for like an hour and something. All right. So at least once a week.
Yeah, I know. Once a week would be a good starting spot.
Once a week.
Unless we're just wanting to hammer it. We got to get to 100 episodes by the first. Have to do 3 a day.
Once a week, and Sunday nights.
All right, I'll give you like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
5 minutes.
Once a week's a good goal to start with.
Now, is it going to be recorded and posted Sunday night, or is it going to be recorded Sunday, posted?
Probably have to do some editing.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't post anything until we get at least 3 or 4 done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
we can have some archive.
That's how. If we don't have our name until like the 5th episode, it'd work. If we didn't release till we did 6 episodes.
And we could record if we know somebody's going to be out 1 week, we can record in advance.
Yeah.
We could record 3 or 4 episodes in one night, depending on. I say 3 or 4, 2 or 3.
It just depends how intense our schedule gets. With what's that app? The one we're using to upload, you could actually get do sponsors through that too. And, cover the cost of Riverside. Yeah. You just have to say it in our voice.
Yep.
So we need to figure out roles for this too.
Roles. Okay. Roles.
Like
Hawaiian Suite.
And who's gonna be or does it matter? We can figure a lot of this out as we go.
I mean, we can either do it like that, or it's like we just take turns doing it.
What's the name of my editing software?
That'd be good.
Vegas Pro. That's what it is.
Yeah. So I feel like the goal is to not edit as much.
Yeah, you just kind of where I was talking about something earlier.
Yeah,
we could cut that out.
That's why I put a marker. Yeah, I put a marker. So,
but the ums and stuff, and if we have a big gap or somebody has to go pee.
Yeah, while ago. Yeah. All right. So we can always do the host. I can be the host.
Speaking of pee,
I don't mind doing that.
I have to pee.
I'll be the guest.
Is host.
It's whatever, man.
We're all
3 the hosts.
Yeah, I'm saying I'll invite everybody in. That'll be my.
Oh yeah, he'll be the center of the screen every time.
Right
yeah,
that works. I mean, you could probably rearrange the screens.
Yeah,
I think you can fix the order. And, we could be squares.
Yep. But I don't know any other roles. It'd be edit.
Yeah, that's it. They're basically your host and whoever
edit
does the
rotates.
technical stuff.
I'll do the clapping and stuff. I like doing that.
I don't even have that, man.
Yeah, I mean the host has to do that, don't they?
Yeah.
We don't have the soundboard thing.
Dang. That's what we get for not paying, man.
Oh, man. It won't even let me do the soundboard. That's sad. Must have ran out of time on that.
That's whack. Yeah, definitely get the full subscription.
Yep.
Yeah, it only saves it in 720 right now.
2, 3, 4, 5.
What else do we need that's really urgent? We're going to do Sunday night. Mm-hmm.
That's good for me. I mean, I could definitely change it.
I mean, she was saying that the babies would be up, but it's not really going to... They're not here right now.
Okay.
I mean, there's no other time to do it.
True.
I mean,
2 a.m.
We can't do Tuesday or Wednesday.
We can't do 2 a.m. Late Night Fitness. That's our podcast name.
Late night.
We only work out.
I can't do late night.
We only work out.
Can't do late night.
Work and work out.
Work
out. We can't do late night because...
Nah, I can't stay up.
I'll be waking up too early.
Yep.
Gains, bro.
I've decided to say who cares about an optimal amount of rest. No matter what, I'm waking up at 4 a.m. every morning. Discipline.
I mean, we could do it on rest day. When do you take a rest day, Trevor?
I don't really have any.
I take one every day, so
Thursdays
we can just pick
at
one.
5 a.m.
But I think I'm going to have to take at least once a week. So, I mean...
That's suboptimal, too.
Okay, we can do Thursday.
But at like... in the morning.
In the morning. Yeah, I could do it. But Peyton could.
What time? Peyton, what time you have to go to work? What time you have to be off?
What time I have to be off?
Off the what time you have to leave?
I'll be leaving my house
so get ready?
A little bit after 7.
So that means we would have to start the podcast at like 5:45. That's it's pretty intense.
This is just options. We're throwing options out. We'll decide.
And we
later.
get to pull out my drink at my C4, our sponsored advertiser.
Yeah. That would be cool. It's like we're getting juiced up to rest day.
Yeah, we're drinking explosives, man.
He drinks those every day, though.
Sometimes 2 of them.
All right, well, what's another time? We got Sunday and Thursday. Unless we did. Peyton has to get up early.
I mean, it's going to be on y'all because like, I'm pretty wide open, so.
We could always do Sunday morning. Early. Not as early.
I don't know because like sometimes, especially when baseball season rolls around, like Ubering late and then having
we'll just have to stay up in Uber and then get Peyton up and do a podcast. Peyton, wake up. We got to shoot a podcast.
I'll be waking up every morning, bro. I just don't be wanting to get out of bed. So then I go back to sleep.
2:30. All right, fellas. Gonna have to call it. We got some good starting place. Episode 1.
Episode 1 in the books. We'll
give me noggin.
Like that. It's short.
So when are we meeting next time?
This Thursday? We'll have to figure it out. Sunday.
This Thursday?
Let's shoot for Sunday. We'll figure it out.
We ought to just spend time thinking of possible names and brainstorming our group chat and see what we can come up with.
Brainstorm, put it in the Google Doc link sheet, whatever.
All right, boys.
All right, guys. This has been the Unnamed Podcast, and we'll be sure to keep you posted. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you stay tuned when we,
comment with a name.
Have a name.
Yeah, you probably have a name by now if you're hearing this.
If you have a name idea, put the comment below. That way
it's too late.
we can reflect on it. We might change our name in the future. Who knows? But I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for listening today, wherever you are in the world.
Thanks.
And just stay with us on this journey so we can help you with your fitness goals, and you can see how our fitness failures cannot be your fitness failures.
Hit me up for coaching. I'll fitness You up.